Yo, Seawis coming back at ya. We're back on God of War. This is part number 10. If you're a bit confused how it is just randomly jumped from part number 7 to part number 10, that is because the part 7 that we did last time was not part 7. Somewhere along the lines I got mixed up with what part it was. I think what happened was in one of the parts, if you remember, I said, I don't know what part it is because I deleted the videos and I'd already uploaded them to YouTube. So I checked on YouTube to see what parts had been uploaded. Problem was, I see a couple of parts. I assumed that the last one was what it was. There was another 2 parts were on the other page. Yeah, for a little while. I don't know, it might have been since part 4 or part 5. That I've been saying that it's the wrong one, but now I know. I've sussed out, I worked out, this is part 10. So we was like, yeah, it makes sense. We was 2 parts behind what it should have been. Because that was the 2 parts what was on the other page on my YouTube uploads, which I didn't see. But yeah, it's all good. It shouldn't really affect anything as long as I'm scheduling. It scheduled them okay on YouTube in the right order, which they will be. It doesn't really matter. Twitch, it don't matter. It's one day after the other, innit? You obviously know that it's the next part, it's the next day, so anyway, this ain't gonna be too long, this stream. I haven't eaten yet. I was debating like, shall I eat now? That's gonna like push it back an hour and a half, so I wouldn't have gone until like probably 8:30, 9. But then I would have been able to stay on till I was done. But yeah, I decided against doing that. Well, I'll do like a quick hour and a half, 2 now, and then get some food and then come back. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, I've opted to have my camera and stuff different again. Well, the camera's in the same place, but I've done away with the overlay. I think it looks okay, but when I looked back at it on Twitch afterwards, I feel like it was it was too bright. It was taken away from what was going on screen. I was trying to watch it as a viewer on my phone, and I just kept on looking at the overlay. It kept on catching my eye all the time because of how bright and blue it was. So I done away with it. I mean, it's there now. I've got 2 different types. I'm sure I'll get some use out of them. I think the way it is now is yeah, it's how it's gonna be staying. But I mean, we gotta try these things. How do you know if you don't experiment?
A Kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl, easy.
Kelpie.
That's right.
Looks kind of like a horse to me.
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Although the eyes definitely do not look like a horse. It's got some extra stuff that a horse doesn't have. It's got like crazy markings on it, and there's funny little braids in its hair and shit. And crazy
Over
eyes.
here, Kratos!
And a woman.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lochs by telling them a Kelpie would drown them. Of course, no Kelpie I know would do such a thing.
Walk on
Unless
water.
it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
What the? Holy shit. Seahorse. Very dope. That's cool. I like it, I like it.
We're here.
Fate's own hideaway. Never doubted we'd make it.
I'm gonna try and get like at least hour and a half in on this stream. I can't leave it too late before I eat because otherwise it messes me up when I try and sleep. If I eat a big meal right before or too late basically, so it's not digested properly by the time I go to bed. That's why I've been doing really late streams, because I've been waiting till I have my main meal and then kicking up the stream. But then the streams end up being really late, so it's, yeah, I've just got a really shit schedule at the moment. I'm not getting up early or anything. Needs to be fixed. It was much better when I was getting up early and then starting my stream for like 2-3 o'clock.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns. Tentatively.
Tentatively. So that looks like all like wind
They
chimes.
have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
Mind
You
games.
know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
True, that would be nice.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly.
I do.
He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts. As if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But you called him the destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up!
So they can change it then. It's just
Your
'cause
prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did.
They
Because
just
you
said-
could not let him go.
They just said they can
because
predict
he
it.
thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains
Heimdall's
fall.
trying to kill him.
Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
shouldn't leave. I feel like you can get some more shit out of him.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
So he can change it. He can change it. Now he knows that it can be changed.
Well,
Just simply knowing that
was
might be enough.
educational.
Because before they didn't think, they thought prophecy was prophecy. Now they know that the prophecy is only just predicted because everyone's so predictable. But it can be changed. Just simply knowing that is enough to make you do things differently and possibly change it. Because otherwise you'd think, well, what's the point? The prophecy is already fucking written. Don't matter what I do. You wouldn't, you know, you would succumb to the fact that that's going to happen regardless, wouldn't you? But now you're like, oh shit. But he needs to be smart about it. He needs to do what he wouldn't normally do. That's literally what they just said. But Heimdall, so Atreus is gonna die by Heimdall. That's the one that was trying to mess him up when he arrived, isn't it? The one with the funny eyes. I mean,
Follow me.
It's no surprise that he hates him. I mean, he made that pretty clear.
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
I feel like they could have pressed for more. They could have got a lot of wisdom out of him. I know it was a head fuck, but
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Galahorn. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
yeah. How are you supposed to kill him? He can literally tower everything that you're gonna do before you do it. He has to do something spontaneously different. So spontaneous and quick that he won't be able to react to it. Or they could just use some sort of magic.
Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother, but it's hardly my point.
Yeah, he's killed some top of the line gods, man.
Kratos, I see something. Up there.
Okay, which way do...
That's the wrong way up if you want to get out of here.
I know, is that the way we came from though? Is there anything up there? Okay. Let me have a look. I think that's back. Yeah. Alright. I needed to check. Is that where we just came from? Yeah.
Look, I think we're missing the Norns' message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree.
Sure.
It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
Yeah. And that's the whole point, what they were saying. Predictability. That's why the prophecy is... The prophecies come true most of the time. Well, basically all the time. Because it's all predictable behavior. But he knows now, so... Yeah, he's gonna have to get clever with it. $32K. I mean, we could be upgrading our runic attacks and stuff like that. I would rather wait until I've upgraded everything there and then whatever's left. I just pile it all on. She's got 9K. Shit, that's good. Additional runic arrow. Less resistance to stun. Both good. I want to get them both. Doing the same as what I did with Atreus, getting all the arrow stuff pretty much as quick as I can. Because that's like, I'm using that more than anything. And it's also a benefit to how much damage I'm doing with Kratos, with stun and stuff like that, so... I know all the other stuff's a benefit as well, like just having to randomly do special attacks and all that shit, but yeah. I feel like the arrows need to come first. So she needs a little bit more and then I can do the other hex one. That'd be good then, because if the hex is also making them weak stun and the sonic's also making them weak stun, even if I forget to change from the sonic arrows or the hex, I'll still be getting an increased stun, which is basically how Kratos is set up at the moment, my character. I get health burst on grabs, I get burst of cooldown on grabs. I get a gift of strength on our grab as well, I think. Which is when you stun them, you get to grab them, so... yeah, it makes sense to me. What arrows is she on? Let's make sure she's on the sonic ones. But yeah, when we buy that ever ability on the hex ones, like I said, it won't matter as much if I forget then. If I forget to change, because they'll both be adding extra stun. Go down there. Oh, we're just going back now. Back to where we came from.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Listen, brother. Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
Forgot to do something at the lake.
Norns have any good news for you?
No.
Ah, maybe buying something expensive will take your mind off it? At your service.
Ah, we can do the blades. Huge.
Always a joy to work on these.
Very good, very good. Now we can buy more skills. The blade. Tempted to upgrade it. Gift of strength is pretty good, man. Pretty good. You know what? Why not? I wouldn't mind doing that one as well. You know what I mean? I get gift of cooldown, gift of what was the other one I just said? Cooldown and strength. See what I mean about my memory? It's so bad. So bad. I literally just looked at that like 5 seconds before I read the other thing and I'd already forgot. Terrible. Uses the timer window of parries. On taking damage, Kratos has a luck chance to gain defense, and for his next shield strike, double tap hit. Yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade that.
That ought to hurt him.
Did I do it to 6? It's pretty good. The best one I've got out of all of them for sure.
May it strike true.
You know what, I like it to the point where I like, even if I use this set, what I've got right now with the stuff I'm using to the end of the game, I think it's pretty strong. It's like very synergized now. I'm not worried about.
And now, Freya?
Not worried
Need
about
something?
upgrading it so much anymore because it does feel pretty good. How I've got it set up.
What can I make for you?
Okay, some new stuff. Increase the damage caused by extinguish flames and vaporize frost. Meh. But it is a level 5 craftable only with hack silver. Moderate luck chance when using a runic attack or immediately restores 70% of its cooldown. Very good. Wow, that's pretty good. You could literally use your runic attack and then straight away be 70% charged, ready for the next one. Then imagine if you get a grab attack and I get blessing of cooldown. Pretty good. But I still think what I'm using is better. But it's pretty strong. Raise the duration of status effects. Okay. Hitting enemies with a runic attack or relic. Chance to drop house stone. Or rage stone. I still think what I'm using is better. But these have a lot of points tied to them though, right there. So that has 73 points tied to it. Tribute points. What I'm using's got 68. Yeah, so it's stronger with the amount of attribute points what it gives you. These new ones. So you get slightly more attribute points, but I feel like what I'm using still better. That's pretty good as well. Melee attack, but it's a low luck chance, but it's every single attack will proc it. But nah. I'm happy with what I got. Ah, we can do another thing. Let's definitely do that. And we can do another enchantment.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Alright, we might as well craft this because I'm pretty sure the thing what it takes to craft it, the crackle, is only you craft this. So might as well do it.
The cutter of hearts and the fury of the sky.
Release a wave of shock to electrify enemy. Slash forward 3 waves of line and doing. What hill
I'll
am
heat up
I?
the forge.
What hill am I? The UI is
Whatever you need.
a bit confusing. This game. Oh, so the hill is. What did I just make?
Anything for Freya? Kratos? Want something in particular?
Oh, I need to. It's because I'm doing it at the shop. I need to do it. Yeah, shit.
And for the Valkyrie Queen?
It's because I'm looking at it all through the shop. I need to do it on my character. That's clicked. Melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with X deal greatly increased damage. That increased status is really good as well. What am I using instead? First arrow from a full quiver deal. That might be worth swapping now I bought another arrow. Because there's four shots in a cycle now, not 3. The first arrow's gonna be less. But I might, the rune engraved release, I might swap that one. More status. Sigil arrow. Sigil arrows deal greatly increased status. But these are both the same. Are they not? Sigil arrows deal greatly increased status. Both the fucking same, isn't it? Sonic. I don't get why there's 2 of them and they both say the same.
What'll it be? Whatever you need, whenever you need it.
Now we can change what we got. What was these cooldown. Is there anything I can boost my cooldown so that it increase my Midgard's honor? Defense and luck. Defense. Wow, the Svartalfheim. If I get the full Svartalfheim, that's further increase in stun, and it's based on defense. Wow. I need that so badly. That made me so much more powerful. Oh my god. There you go, that's cooldown. Virtue. Right. So I want these Svartalfheims now. But for now, then I increased my cooldown because that makes my Midgard's endurance stronger. I don't think we've got any. Did I make a hill? There we go, this was it. That's bonus to melee damage, 104 seconds. I didn't like the chakram. I tried it, I didn't like it. Wave of shock. Grants a burst of rage and applies stun to nearby. Stun? I don't remember it doing any stun. The bonus damage is good though, I've been using it quite a lot. It's a wave of shock. The upgrades increase its effect and its duration. No, let's do it. Oh shit. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. Like navigating it, said we had some stuff left to do at the lake. Don't know what. That's in Alfheim, so it ain't that. Svartalfheim. Those are drop a hole. We've already done one in this area. I don't think that's here. Ray burns time. Yeah, I don't know. I think the stuff what's left in this area we can't do until we get that extra magic. We need the magic to do like the, you know, when there's like air bursts coming out the wall. And there's also the other magic where it's like shiny stuff what you can probably destroy. Well, we're missing both of them. I don't think we can do anything else in this area. There is stuff still left to do, but we can't do it. Oh, wait a minute, I can do my skills because I upgraded my kit, my blades. Shit, I hope I didn't spend that XP and not have enough now. The end of the light attack combo. R1, R1, R. 5 R1s and an R2. That's huge. That's from the first game. That's from the first game. That one. 4K. Yeah, instant charge. That makes the flame whiplash so much more usable, because charging it in the middle of a fight is it's the same as the Frost Awaken. Like being able to instantly charge it when you're running, or like whatever else the other ones are, it makes it so much better. Oh wait there, let me test this combo. So I've done it at least once and I won't forget. Okay. Pretty simple, so we got that combo and then we got this combo. That one's automatic though, you just hold R1 for that one. Got that combo. Yeah, very nice. Is it time to go to Svartalfheim? I'm starting to think I want to go to Svartalfheim and have a look at it. See if there's won't let me go there, I don't think. Realm available to travel. Press X to open a map. Won't let me go there though. I think at this point in the quest we're locked out of it. Even though we can travel here, it won't let me do it. It's only letting me go to Sindri's house. Ah, it let me go here though. Yeah, it won't let me go. It won't let me go. Even though it's unlocked. See how these have all got confirmed down the bottom? That one hasn't. Confirm. Okay. I wanted to go to Svartalfheim to have a look if there was any challenges for armor and stuff.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
It's inevitable, really.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Now, what else might there be to discuss?
That was pretty, he said about them eating void tears. That could come in handy because of what Atreus is working on with Odin is a tear in it. I bet that comes into play. I bet they get used to eat the tear.
About Nithog. You should know. We had no choice. It was Odin's doing.
Oh, I am very well aware indeed of the alleged All-Father's role in this tragedy. Sadly, there's no expecting him to clean up after himself. Not all gods showed the interest that you do in righting past wrongs. Now please, take the capture device and see if you can find our missing Lindworms. Well, I'll leave you to it. Well then, what else, friends?
You're back. They're back.
Simmer down. I see him.
Look around. See if Tail's got anything to say. Where even is he? Where is he?
You know, it's not enough to find a way to beat Heimdall. We also need a way to Asgard.
True. Where's Tyr?
I have news.
Ooh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow.
Straight to the
Okay,
point.
Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it.
Okay.
Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
It's still standing there.
Draupnir? I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying?
So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him. Even if it means war. What do you think?
Why does he look so... not there?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
No.
Got it!
God,
I think.
Avengers.
I thought you didn't believe in fate. We are all worried about your son. We need...
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horn that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit... the lady. Oh. Oh. Whew, that's a relief.
Huh?
Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
I wish you'd come with us, Tyr.
I know you mean well with them. But, to be honest, I don't like who I became on our last adventure. I can't be around the violence that follows him. That follows you both. I'm sorry.
You ready to go?
I've been studying, and I can forge some new equipment for you. I'm only just realizing all the little routines I've had to adopt taking care of Draupnir. I'll miss melting rings down for crafting gold, but I suppose we have enough to see us through to Ragnarok. Too soon?
So what else can you... Oh. Probably armor then. same stuff. Yeah, I already looked at it before you did. Maybe we could that.
See you out there. Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No, no, no. I have
You
to.
heard him. Quit your fretting. I ain't gonna mess nothing up. What the? No, you pimping shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sindri trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Nidavellir been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates they'd never even think to look for. On account of being stupid.
Yeah, but what if we get caught somewhere without you, Brock?
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock,
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Unusual surface here. Elvish, I think.
That there for. Oh, I think there was something there and I destroyed it.
Careful, brother. That looks flammable.
Okay. Well, I didn't know it was gonna do that. I know. So is that the same deal? It's gonna explode. Oh.
There. We keep cooperating, maybe someday it'll be Asgard in flames.
That is not my goal.
Doesn't mean it's not your destiny.
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Not a thing.
Right, which way is the right way and which way is just for goodies? So this is just for goodies.
Poor bugger. Why would he hide in here?
He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving.
Hardly seems rational.
Fear seldom is.
True. Fear is not rational.
why it's an abandoned service tunnel.
Anything in particular? Don't think there's it.
Grim coming at you! Behind you!
Once I had flames on my blades, it would already do it, but
Another oil spill. A fortuitous oil spill.
yes, cheaters.
The Alpha! The Alpha!
Trying to make them come this way and ignite that, but they didn't come.
That Grim's got a grip up there! We'll have to knock him down!
Find him!
The Alpha!
Come on, man.
The Alpha!
Kratos. Kratos!
Yeah, that ability takes so
Is that
long
you?
to do.
Yes. I need to talk to Kratos.
That ability.
Please listen. You have to let me take Brock's place. He can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But...
Why? What's up?
Oh dear.
Why? You should ask him why at least. That's a little loop.
It's not his fault Atreus ran off, you know. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
There it is again. You're insinuating, and you know it.
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The Giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our opinion.
What would be the point in doing that when I can just throw it?
Where there's a gear like that, there's usually a chain somewhere.
Yeah. I get that.
The sigil arrows should work with ice as well.
I know. But for the missing part. Starting to like the blades as well a bit now. Blades of Chaos. This wave, it pushes them back as well. Lingering area of effect attack. Why ain't I using that? It's got a long cooldown time on it. I feel like when you're in a fight, you only get to use each runic attack once anyway. Let's try this one before we try the wave. Leaves a trail on the floor. I like that, I like that. I like that very, very much. Very, very much.
Look, over there.
Look over there. There's the chain.
These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that far fixture.
Let's see. Oh, I know what this is for. Look, it's gonna be something like that.
It's open.
Take it off, man! You've got this! Well, that was a bloody heartier sort of grim. These won't be easy tunnels for the dwarves to take back.
We'll need to get one of those gates open.
I feel like I was fine. Well, not finally. I feel like it clicked in the last session. Like all the combos and the moves and stuff. It's a lot more natural now. I'm not having to think about it as much.
We've seen these troughs before, haven't we, brother?
Took me quite a while though. Took me quite a while to get comfortable. Mainly, like I said though, because I got such a bad bloody memory. Okay, so...
I'll wager we can redirect the water to get that wheel turning.
Ah, I see.
That worked. Shall we?
There's another one here as well though. How do we get in here to get this? No water going through it. She won't fire because she's bloody in the next room. Yeah, I don't think we can do it because there's no water going through it. Maybe we've got to do something else.
This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarok? That is Tyr's job, not mine.
It's plain to see Tyr's no war god anymore.
Nor am I. I have left that life behind.
Not killing gods, you haven't. Or else what are we doing in this realm? Forging this weapon? Your choice. You know where it might be.
I am only protecting
I know. And we both know the places protecting your child can take you. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
No, I do.
Careful! Those Grim are possessed by nightmares. They'll be even more dangerous until we stun them. Changing arrows!
There we go. See, the water's different now, so we've got to spin this round, I think. Ah, it's chained though, we can't spin it. Won't let me take the sigil off it. I need to get water coming down this other side. Don't know how to do it. Ah, wait, there's another side. Let's go down.
Kratos, I see something.
What? I already know that's... Yeah, great one. Wheel does that. That does turn. That does turn by the looks of it. It's got a coil, it's got a cog in the middle. Fuck. I don't think we linked it.
brother! That groom's found a perch on high!
That's annoying.
Poison! Right flank!
Behind you! Look out! Atreus' mother was a giant, isn't that right?
She was one of the Jotnar.
Yes.
Okay, up
I
there.
didn't mean she was tall as a house. I know not all giants are giant.
Not that there's anything wrong with the disparity in size, or number of limbs, say.
Nothing in the world.
This might be how we deal with the water channels. Yep. Here we go.
There. Now we can open the other gate.
Why is it you ask?
I was just thinking of how Odin antagonized the giants for generations. Nearly wiped them out of existence twice. Now you may have a role to play in stopping him once and for all. Don't you think it's possible that's what your wife would have wanted?
Do not presume to know what she wanted.
I'm not saying anything you haven't thought. Her secrets haunt every step of your path, wasn't it? Maybe if you talked about your doubts, they wouldn't explode when you talked to your son.
I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me.
Why would she need to ask? She saw your fate. 3 of Odin's kin dead because of the path she put you on. You don't think she knew exactly what it meant, sending you to Jotunheim?
This is mere conjecture, and probably quite enough of it, Highness. We're all making an effort to cooperate here, after all.
You're right. It's not for me to say.
Okay. Shana. The wife, I can't remember her name, purposely made him go there to see the prophecy. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious though, isn't it? For Atreus to find out truly who he was as well. It makes sense. You know, that he was a giant and that. And that's why you don't pick up the health when you don't need it. Shit. There we go. Alright, let's go back.
All right, let's get that wheel turning.
Let me know if I can help you.
It's no use without water in the trough.
I know, I'm working on that. I bought that.
Why don't we try a sigil arrow on the upper trough? Should help it stay frozen.
That wasn't what I just did at all, was it? The water's not going into the trough below though, that's the problem.
Just out of place.
Need to... just trying to work out the place.
That's a start. It's no use without water in the trough.
We gotta be quick. I can't do a double sigil. I think that's where it's messing up.
Ah, teamwork.
Yeah, the second sigil was taking away the first.
Oh, bugger. There's two of them. And they're angry. Got that one, brother.
Behind you! Look out! The Alpha!
Well, who's ready for some fresh air after that? Everyone? Thought so.
It is close. I can feel it.
Not that way yet.
I wasn't trying to provoke you or cast doubt on your marriage. It just seems to me your thoughts haven't caught up to your instincts yet. And I know something about that.
I need to find a decent place to stop. Let's get some food. And if I don't do it too late, I'll be able to come back on. This is gonna be a battle. Wait for my stuff to come back off charge. There we go. Ah. I thought it was gonna be a fight, but I guess it was the two things we already beat. Oh.
When we get out of here, I'll give you some space. Let you think carefully about whether you're ready for what it means to make this weapon, and to use it.
Yeah, it means that he's basically fulfilling a prophecy. But he doesn't
Meanwhile,
see
I'll
it like
what else
that.
I can learn while we're here. Maybe I'll send a few Einherjar back to Valhalla for good measure.
Well, you have fun now.
Hey, you made it. About time. I got everything all set here. Now we just gotta push on up to the fort.
Folky!
So
Long
rare
as you
though.
know that ain't the way to the forge.
I know. This is Svartalfheim, innit? Yeah, this is where we was messing about with all the carts and stuff. The thing is, we can probably do some of the stuff we couldn't do before. We can probably do it now because we've got different abilities. So it would be worth going over my old steps. Would be worth it. This is actually a good place to stop. It's at 1 hour 30, which is about what I said. Time's 8 o'clock, so yeah, I think this is the perfect place. But what I'll do is I'll try and be as quick as I can, and then I'll come back on. And then we won't be tied to any time limits then. It'll just be as, you know, till I get tired. That'll be when I'll stop. But yeah, so if you ain't followed, consider following if you like the content, because then you'll be notified when I come back on. But that has been part number 10, people. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'll be back in a bit for the people on Twitch, for the people on YouTube watching the video. Yeah, see you in the next one. See you. Peace.